If you're watching this video, it means this video found you. And I'm gonna share with you the 3 things you need to know in order to completely reinvent yourself by going ghost. The first is, why should you go ghost? The second is, what are the steps to actually go ghost and reinvent yourself in 2025? And then the common mistakes people make when they go ghost and they want to completely reinvent themselves and show up a completely different person in 3-6 months from now, because that's all it takes. All it takes is 90 to 180 days to reinvent yourself and live a completely different life. And I'm a living testament of it. You see all these living testaments on that outline. There's so many people who just months ago were nobody and today are somebody. And that's the beauty of man. The beauty of man is his ability to reinvent himself, to go through like some of the worst experiences and use that as his power. It's his ability to go from broke to rich, from fat to jacked, from nobody to somebody, through the power of going ghost and reinventing himself. But why do you need to go ghost? You need to go ghost, bro, because distractions are what is simply holding you back. Your current environment is what's holding you back. I love this quote. It goes, "We can only rise above our environment for so long." I forget who it's by. I think it's maybe even Atomic Habits. But it talks about if you're trying to create habit change, and you need to create habit change in order to create lifestyle change, you gotta realize you can only rise above the environment you're in for so long. What does that mean? The place you live, the things you do, the people you're around, the books you read or don't read, the content you consume or don't consume. You can only rise above the current environment you're in for so long. And if you're watching this, you may be in an environment where you're like, I don't really want to be here. I want to change. And that was just me like 2 months ago, 3 months ago, 90 days ago. I was in an environment I didn't want to be in, and I wanted to change it so bad. And within a month, 2 months, I was able to move to Miami, my dream city, and finally get my own place. And this place it's absolutely beautiful, guys. I love it. I've been wanting to come here since I was 18. But I had to go ghost. I had to cut everything out. Didn't really talk to friends, didn't go out with girls, wasn't really even on like social media that much. I was just in my crib, working hard and going to the gym. Like that was my entire day, working hard from 5 all the way until 10. Going to the gym once a day, that was it for weeks and months, and even like years, to be quite honest with you. But to reinvent yourself, bro, get away from everything you know. Because when you lose yourself, you gain the opportunity to discover something new. See, if your current lifestyle isn't getting you the result you want, that means you need a lifestyle change. You need a thought change. To get into a different environment, to live a different lifestyle, you gotta backtrack. You gotta take a couple steps backwards to look at the entire picture and almost lose yourself in that environment you think you found yourself in, or you know yourself to be, because then you gain the opportunity to completely reinvent yourself. And reinventing yourself literally means shifting your self-image, shifting your mindset around everything, because the power of your mind is what determines your outcomes in life. So if your mind isn't getting you the current outcomes you want, right? If you're not getting the confidence you want, not making the money you want, not getting in the shape you want, not achieving the success you want, not feeling how you want, not getting the girls you want, it's because your current mindset, your current environment isn't aligned with what you want. Think about it this way. There's a best version of yourself and there's you right here. And what is the gap in between where you are and the best version of yourself? That's why we need to take a step back to really analyze and think about, okay, what do I have to do to align myself with that best version of myself? And that can only be done through going ghost, through spending a lot of time in solitude. The greatest, smartest, most successful men in history, they went ghost. They disappeared. They reinvented themselves. And they came back a completely new person. People didn't even know who they were. I've experienced this with clients I've worked with. I've had clients who go back to the old gyms 4 months later and they have to reintroduce themselves. It's crazy. It's crazy what going ghost can do for you, but how do you do that? What's the steps to doing it? Number 1, you just gotta go all in. That's it. You gotta get fucking sick of where you're at. You gotta get sick of the results you're getting. You gotta get sick of maybe the bullshit happening in relationships. You gotta get sick of the shitty amount of money you're getting paid. You gotta get sick of the lifestyle you live in. Know you deserve more and know you can achieve more. You just gotta get sick of it. You gotta get angry. You just gotta go all in. That anger, that being sick of your current environment, your current situation. That's what will cause you to go all in. But step number 2 is knowing exactly what you want. Here's the thing. A lot of people, they say, I want to get in better shape. I want to make more money. I kind of want to live in a different spot. All those 3 things are very, very broad. If you want something from life, you need to demand exactly what you want from this world. The exact number, right? How many abs do you want to have? What body fat percentage do you want to have? How many pounds of muscle do you want to gain? How much money do you want to make a week? How much money do you want to make a month? How much more time do you want to have? Do you want a 10 out of 10 or a 9 out of 10? Right? Do you want a car with 400 horsepower or 600 horsepower? You need to demand exactly what you want from the world. So step number 1 is just getting sick of where you're at and going all in by knowing exactly what you want. Because when you know exactly what you want, you can demand from the universe exactly what it is you want with an exact number, an exact time frame. These thoughts of, oh, I want better, the world's just going to give you whatever because you're not demanding exactly what you want. But when you have immense clarity on exactly what it is you want in life, that's the only way you can achieve it. When it's written down, when you know that specific thing. And step number 3, man, is becoming absolutely fucking savage. The secret trait of like millionaires, I think, what I've noticed is leveling up and talking to other people, is they're just savages. They don't give a fuck. They will do anything is required of them to achieve what they want and get what they want. Well, a lot of people, they allow the opinions of others to hold them back. They give too much of a fuck. What are other people going to think? What is my girlfriend going to think? What are my friends going to think? What are my parents going to think? You got to become savage. If you want to drop out of high school and go after or drop out of fucking college and go after your dreams, then fucking do it. You don't have to, but if that's what you want, then stop allowing yourself to hold you back and just become savage and go after it and trust in yourself. You got to destroy anything that gets in your way when it comes to getting what you want. I'm not talking run over people, but run over the obstacles, the false beliefs you have in life holding you back, man. And the 4th is just having faith. Have faith in the process. Have faith in God. You need to have immense faith that you can make what you want happen. I got that tattoo a while ago. I trust in God because I was taking big leaps in life. And I needed a reminder every single day to trust in God. I needed to be able to see that on my hand every single day and just like remember, have faith, it will work out. Because with faith, you have belief in the unknown. And that's what you're doing. You're going on a journey of the unknown by going ghost and stepping away from the life and the person you know to be you. You're going down a dark, foggy road of which you've never gone down before and you don't understand what's there. You don't know if you're going to succeed. You don't know if you're going to fail. So you need to have faith. But you need to get sick of where you're at. You need to know exactly where you want to go. You got to become absolutely savage when it comes to taking action, when it comes to getting what you want. And you need to have faith in the process. And if you can stick to that framework every single day for 3-6 months even, that's all. That's a small time to dedicate towards changing the entire trajectory of your life. Because you could end up here, but you could also end up here. And it comes down to the small decisions you make every single day. If you want immense success, know exactly what it is you want. Become savage at getting it. And have faith in the process. Believe in yourself. And how do you have delusional self-belief? Every single successful person always says, have delusional self-belief. How do you have that? Well, think about it. How do you have delusion? You think of yourself as somebody you are not. You think of yourself as somebody you are not. That's delusion. When you look in the mirror, you think of yourself as somebody you're not. If you're fat, you look in the mirror and you say, I got a six-pack. Look at that six-pack. It's delusional, right? So how do you have delusional self-belief? You know exactly what you want and you live as that person today. Like you think about your dream life. You visualize it, bro. You know every single aspect of it. And you live as that person today. Even though your current environment, your current self does not reflect any of that. That's how you obtain that delusional self-belief, by knowing exactly what you want, living as that person today, becoming savage, and having complete faith in the process. It's the mistake so many people make, and I've made as well. is they don't burn all their bridges. They don't burn every single bridge. They give themselves an out. If you want to go through the fire of life and completely forge a new man through it, you can't have an out. You can't. You gotta fucking decide to either get in that bitch and become a new man, or just be, you know, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot out. Being scared, not having complete faith. Once you burn every single bridge, you burn everything giving you an out of going through what you have to go through to reinvent yourself. There's times where you might have to delete those social media apps, where you have to delete those contacts, where you have to leave that group chat, right? Just so you don't get distracted by your friends telling you to come out, or this girl telling you to come pick her up and come over or whatever. You need to delete the video games so you don't get bored and go play that video game. You need to unfollow all the YouTube channels that are keeping you brainless and dumb, so you don't accidentally click on one of those videos and waste 30 minutes of your life. You gotta throw away the vape, throw away the weed, break the bong. So you have no other option but to just get fucking sober. That's what I mean by burning all of your bridges. Give yourself no out. Go all in. And that only happens through those steps. Have faith. Become fucking savage. That's really just the biggest mistake people make. You can completely reinvent yourself if you get sick, if you know exactly what you want, you become savage, you have faith, and then you burn every single bridge that would give you an out from achieving what you want. Because if you know exactly what you want and you're willing to do anything for it, then the only thing that could fuck up getting that result you want, achieving that, is going to be the bridges you could still have in your life giving you an out. It's just giving yourself no other option. See, the way the universe works is it will give you whatever you want if you absolutely demand what you want from it. If you have immense clarity on exactly what you want. But by having those outs, you have two options. And humans, most of the time, we're going to go the path of least resistance. It's just the way it is. But if you give yourself no out, you have no out. You have no other path but the path of which you want to walk. And is it going to be the path of more resistance? Hell yeah, it is. But you can only reinvent yourself through struggle, adversity, pain, pressure, and going through more resistance. That's it. That's literally it. So you gotta grab your fucking nuts and get ready for the ride, get ready for the journey. You gotta go through that journey to become stronger, to increase discipline, right? To increase perspicacious. Fuck, I fucked it up. Perspicacity, I believe, is the right word. I think I'm saying it right. To increase persistence. To increase all these characteristics of which you need to achieve the life you want. See, your personal development, right? Your lifestyle is a direct reflection of your personal development. Your lifestyle, your level of success will never exceed your level of personal development. What does personal development mean? Literally the level of your characteristics. And the only way to level those up is through the exact process I just described. Going ghost. Losing everything you knew about yourself and about your life. Because then you gain the opportunity for something new. You create space for that new life you want. You become savage. You have faith in the process. You go all the fuck in. And you give yourself no bridges. You give yourself no outs. And through that process right there, you can achieve whatever it is you want. Just trust in yourself. Have belief in yourself, man. I love you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out. I'll see you guys later.